Hey guys, welcome back to Clubhouse Kids. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you my developmental boxes that I use in my in-home daycare. And so if you are interested in what these are and what I have in each of these boxes, stick around. So my goal in developing these developmental boxes is to make sure that every student in my classroom is engaged in learning. At the end of the day, I knew that every single student in my classroom had gotten that one-on-one time with me, was engaged, was learning, and developing in those 5 domains of learning and building their educational foundation. So what I have done is I have taken just Rubbermaid tubs and I placed toys with a little card that has 5 or 6 activities that I do with the child that is age appropriate. So if the child is 5 months old, I'm working in the 5-month-old box. But one thing that I did not want these boxes to be were assessment tools. I think that assessment in your daycare or early educational facilities is important, but these boxes were just created for fun. So if you have a child in your care that has not mastered all these activities by the end of the month, that's okay. If that happens with a student in my care, I would just continue working in that box with them for a couple more weeks before we moved on. And then vice versa, if they just kind of quickly move through the activities, we just move into the next box. So yes, these are, 6 month is for the 6-month box, the 5-month is for the 5-month-old box. But please, if you make these boxes, don't think of this as an assessment. This is really just supposed to be fun and just making sure that every student in your classroom is engaged. So I'm going to be showing you guys what these boxes look like and just some of the activities that I have in them. If you are interested in creating these boxes yourself, most of the activities that I'm going to show you are toys and stuff that you probably already have laying around your house. So they're very easy to make. I will link my store below, and if you guys would like to go and print all this stuff off, it is on my Teacher Pay Teacher. This is a free printable that you guys can download and use. I love my developmental boxes. It really, really enhances my daycare day. If you use some of my other curriculum with my learning activities, with my tot task boxes, those are so much fun, but some of the younger students just aren't quite ready for that. Especially my tot task boxes, if I have a 6-month-old, they might only be able to do 1 of those a week, but then by the time, they're hitting 12, 14 months, then they are being able to work through all 3 of my tot task boxes. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm going to kind of show you how I house all my developmental boxes, and then I'll kind of show you what I have in each of these. So when you come into my classroom, you can see I have a gate that kind of separates these 2 shelves here. Over here is the shelf that I keep our table toys on, and then this is actually a sensory bin that we're going to make this week. And so I keep my sensory bin up here, and then I keep my developmental boxes over on this shelf. It just allows the kids not to be able to have access to this stuff all the time. I do like to only have table time toys out during table time, sensory out during sensory, and our developmental boxes out during developmental boxes. It helps keep the interest and these boxes and table toys fun and exciting than just having them out all the time for the kids to play with. So this works really well to keep these 2 shelves separated with that baby gate. So here is the shelf that I keep all my developmental boxes on. So I will go ahead and start with my youngest box, and I'll just quickly show you what I have in each of these and kind of how I have the setup. So I'll start with my 2 to 4 month box, and you can see these are just Rubbermaid tubs that you can actually buy just a stack of them. I think it was a stack of 4, and I bought 2 sets, and I actually got these at Walmart, but you can buy them these type of containers anywhere. This is a printable that you can print off of my TPT page. So it just says grow with me 2 to 4 months. And then this one in here is the 2 to 4 month grow with me infant box. And you can see I have the 5 domains of learning. So I have an activity that goes along with speech and language, cognitive activity, a social emotional activity, a fine motor activity, and a gross motor activity. So some of the activities I use material with, others I do not. And so I'm not going to go through each of these. If you guys want to print this off, please go see my TPT page. You know, make your own activities, use some of mine, whatever you want to do. Just have fun with your babies. What I will do though is I will go through and show you our absolute favorite things. This crinkle paper is loved by every single baby I have ever had. It just makes a lot of noise. They love this. They can slobber all over this and you can wash it. It's a really, really nice toy. It is called Baby Paper, babypaper.com. And I thought I would have to get a couple of these because I thought they would wear and tear, but this has not. This has held up so well. Excellent toy. This age group, you know, they are really, really love the black and white. And so these little flashcards are off of Amazon, and they love just looking at these little cards. So I would say those are the two favorite activities that I've seen in this box. So the next box is my 5-month-old, and this one is a lot of fun. These stick to our table. I am constantly looking for new ones at garage sales. So these are just like the suction cup toys that I can put them on our little activity table and push one into the table, and they just love playing with this. So I have a spinning one, and I have this one with the ball in it, and I have a bee. But these are fun, so throughout the month I'll just grab, you know, a different one a day, and they can play with that. I have a lot of teethers because this month we worked a lot about reaching and grasping, and lots of activities around that. And so I would say the favorite toy out of these boxes is definitely the suction cup toys and these little socks that you put on. They are, at this age, they are really, really getting excited about their feet and finding their feet. And these are super cute, and they rattle. By the end, when they're getting close to that 6-month-old age, they usually just pop these off really quickly. But at that very, very beginning of the month, when they're just turning that 5-month-old, this one is always a really favorite toy. So that is my 5-month-old box. So the Grow With Me 6 months. So here's my 6-month card, the activities that I would be doing with them. And then I just have, here's all the toys that we use to complete our activities. This is definitely the favorite toy that every 6-month-old has ever loved. It is made by Fisher-Price because if you see, they don't have to make much effort to make the lion pop up. And that is our cognitive activity for the month, just a simple cause and effect. My Grow With Me 7-month box, currently one of my daycare kids is playing in this box. My card for this one is right here. You can see that we are getting into sounds with our speech and language. I have a mirror in here because we do some mirror play, but if you have a mirror in your classroom or close in your home, sometimes I'll take them into the bathroom where there's a bigger mirror, so we can, the game we play is Who's in the Mirror. And so, but I do place this in here just in case we are just in the classroom for the day. I have one to do that activity. This is a really fun toy. It's like a fidget cube but for babies. What we use it for is on and off. This little switch right here they absolutely love. But there's a lot of little activities, a little thing to do on every single side of this box. This one's another really, they love to just push these buttons right here. But the favorite toy in this box is definitely this little monster. You just push him down and then he goes across the room. And so at this age, they're starting to army crawl, and this is a really fun activity to push and it goes away from them, and then they just kind of army crawl on over to it. So this is definitely the favorite toy in the box. Grow With Me 8 months. In this box, I have my card of our activities that we do for this month. And the favorite toy is always this right here. Every time I pull this out and play with a baby. My older kids just will play with this as well. Everybody loves this toy. So this is made by VTech, and actually the activity that we use with this one is the cognitive activity, the hide and find. So I hide the little clicker underneath this blanket right here, and the baby will lift the blanket to find the clicker. So, and it does make noise and songs and stuff, but this is by far the favorite toy in the box. And then this toy is the close second. For this one, we are working on a hand-eye coordination. So this is our fine motor activity for the month, where they place the balls up here and then they have to hit them through and they come out there. Row with me 9 months. This is our card for this month. And in this one, this is just the cutest little puzzle. So this is my first puzzle. This is our cognitive activity for the month. Super simple. I love when they get the idea of this and they complete this puzzle, just the pride that you see, and they just want to do it over and over again. So this is a really fun activity and probably the favorite of the box. This is just a muffin tin from the Dollar Tree. So for my 9-month activity for this is just an in and out activity. So I take all the balls out and then I hand them to them and they place one in each of the circles. Row with me 10 months. This is my favorite box. There's just a lot of fun activities in this one. Babies are usually getting really excited about these boxes and their time by this age. So this one is just has a lot of fun activities in it. So these are just 3 little bowls from the Dollar Tree, and then these are bath toys also from the Dollar Tree. And so what I do is I place 1 bath toy in each of these bowls, and then I would hand them like blue whale, and we'd say blue whale, and they match it up into the blue whale bowl. They love this game, and so that one's a lot of fun. This one is these little cute little hedgehogs, and I tape them down to the floor. So I put tape on them, and so the fine motor activity for the month is to kind of peel that tape back off and get, release the little hedgehogs. They love that as well. And then bubbles. All babies love bubbles. And so this box is just a lot of fun. I always love when we get to the 10-month box. And then my last box that I have is Grow With Me 11 to 12 months. And in this one, babies are starting to getting into my Tot Task boxes and getting ready to kind of put away the Grow With Me boxes and just start completely just engaging in our classroom activities. So this box is a lot of fun. You're going to see some older kid activities. I have a lot of just familiar objects in this one. I have spoons and bottles and shoes and cereal, and I would just place 2 or 3 objects in front of baby, and then I would say like, hand me the shoe, and they hand me the shoe. So that is our speech and language activity for the month. This one is our social emotional activity is our baby care, and so we rock baby and we feed baby. This box is a lot of fun because it's just fun to look back and think when I'm playing with these activities with the baby and just thinking like, how far we've come from when our very first little box where they just had the little rattles on their wrists and stuff, and it's just so much fun to just watch these little ones just develop and grow so quickly in that first year. And that is just my goal with these boxes, you guys. It's just to have fun. Little ones are just little sponges, and it's just so much fun to just watch them develop and grow into little people, and you start to see their personalities, especially by the time they're hitting that first birthday. So these are just a lot of fun, and I really encourage you guys to make these for your classrooms and just have fun with those youngest ones in your care. For watching this video. If you want to make your own developmental boxes, head on over to my teacher page, download that, gather all those toys around your house before you go out and spend lots of money. 90% of the stuff that I have in those boxes I found just around the house. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.